Hello everyone, Killer here, and today I am playing The Last of Us, the first part of this series. I've been playing through it again. This was my fourth playthrough right now, but I'm not going to continue there. I'm going to start another one. Yes, that other one was on Grounded, and this one will be as well. So there will probably be a lot of death. A lot of death. I might end up editing out all the death, because there will probably be a lot of death. Because it's Grounded, there's a lot of death. Probably not in the beginning, because if you know the beginning of the game, I died one time in the very beginning through my playthrough because my controller was messing up in the sprint button. He wouldn't sprint, so I was slowly walking away, and one of the zombies had caught up to me. But this is my favorite game ever that I've ever played as far as story mode. As you can tell, because I've played through it, this is going to be the fourth time I've played through it. And if you count the other one, I had started the one that I showed at the beginning of this video, and said, "This is my playthrough I've been going through right now, my fourth playthrough." Then if you count that one, because I was probably a third or maybe 1/4 of the way through of the game. So if you count that one, then like three. No. This would be the fourth playthrough. So once I finish this, it'll be 4 times. But if you count that one, it'd be like 3 and 1/3 or 1/4. But anyway, I'm going to be quiet now and let this beginning happen because it's very... a lot of dialogue.
Tommy, listen to me. He's the contractor.
I'm sorry if you guys can hear music in the background. It's my brother. I told him I was about to record and that I wanted him to... There's subtitles so you can read while I'm talking. I told my brother I was about to record and that I wanted him to turn his amp down a little bit. And he turned it down a little bit, not as much as I'd like, but it's probably... I think he just turned himself back up. Anyway. Yeah. I might just go ahead and turn off my TV.
What time is it? It's way past your bedtime.
I'm gonna turn up the volume, so you guys are probably gonna see a volume thing. Yeah.
Here.
What's this?
Your birthday?
The beginning always makes me so sad.
You kept complaining about your broken watch. So, figured, you know. You like it?
It's so hot in my house right now because the AC is broken, so it's really hot.
Nice, Dad. I think it's stuck. It's not.
What? No. Oh, ha ha.
Where did you get the money for this?
Drugs. I sell hardcore
Hardcore
drugs.
dreads.
Oh, good. We started helping out with the mortgage then.
Yeah, you wish.
The first time I saw the beginning, playing through it over and over again, I always knew. If you don't know the beginning, then I won't say anything about what actually happens, but there is a part that I always know is coming, and it does come. It's always so sad. You probably know the beginning because of how many people have played this game, so if you're watching this, you probably know what this game is, and you might have played through it yourself. And if you haven't watched someone else play through it, or you haven't played through it, then you don't know what's coming. But it always happens. I mean, of course it always happens. The game stays the same no matter how many times you play it. But playing through it and coming back to that one part and knowing it's going to happen, even though you know it's going to happen when it happens, it's still just horrible.
Hello?
Sarah, honey, I need to get your daddy on the phone.
Uncle Tommy, what time is it?
I need to talk to your dad now. There's something...
Uncle Tommy? Hello?
Now we play as Sarah. The actress that played her in the game, like they did the motion capture for her and the voice, looks kind of a lot like her. Like,
What was that?
besides the actual girl that did the part for her has long hair, but pretty much besides that, that's the only difference, really.
Dad?
I mean, they don't look exactly the same, but they look very similar. She probably looks the most like her character out of everybody. The girl who played Tess, the lady...
Daddy?
If you don't know who Tess is and you have no idea who I'm talking about, but like I said before, if you play this game, you know who she is. I should probably go through all the rooms just to look around. The girl that played Tess, the lady, she looks kind of like her, but not a lot. Marlene looks a little bit like her character. If you don't know the game, you don't know who I'm talking about, but you will later. Joel, Troy Baker, the guy who plays Joel, looks nothing like him at all. Ashley Johnson doesn't really look like Ellie, but, you know. Okay, newspaper, set that down. I've done this so many times before, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. I love this game so much. The first part of this will probably be very slow, like I'll probably just do the beginning. and that'll probably be it. Like the intro to the game, probably, depending on how much time I take. But, you know, it might go longer. Watch the TV and watch the window. Realistically, the news would have went to the news station. It wouldn't have cut out like that. Just saying.
Dad? Dad?
I hate playing this part so much. Not this part itself, but what, like I said, what's gonna happen. There's your guitar. I like guitars.
There's his phone.
This one's right here. No matter, somebody just walked through my door. No matter how long you stare at his phone, or how long, like no matter how long you sit here and stare at his phone, the time and the battery stay the same. It stays on 35, or is it 35? Or 25? I don't remember. I can't see it from here either because I have really bad eyes. But the battery stays exactly the same, and the time stays at 2:15. Like no, you could sit here for like 10 hours and stay the same. And there's the dog. Oh, I just wonder if that was their dog or someone else's dog. Like, if you couldn't hear it, there's a dog barking, and then you could hear the dog, like, whimper, and then the noise just stopped altogether.
Here you are.
Sarah,
That's Joel, the
are
dog.
you okay?
Yeah?
Good thing everybody in Texas
They don't come in here?
owns guns.
No, who would come in here?
Don't go near the doors. Just stand back there.
Or I can just stand here at the
You're
door,
kind of freaking me out.
because it doesn't matter.
What's going on?
It goes to a cutscene anyway, and it automatically moves you back here.
Somebody ride with them. They're sick.
I'm kind of sick.
That kind of sick.
Jimmy!
Dad?
Come here.
Stupid Jimmy. There's an inside joke with me, and if y'all know Noob Hunters, you watched my channel before. Oh, this part's
Jimmy, I'm warning
yeah.
you.
You shot him.
Sarah,
So
I'm recording.
you understand me?
I was gonna say something but I forgot. To the camera.
Where have you been? You have any idea what's going on out there?
I got some notion.
Oh, shit. You got blood all over you.
Let's just get out of here.
Let's
go.
Alright, sorry if you guys could hear like me whispering, and I was helping my mother find something on my desk. And sorry if you can still hear that. Alright, so my mom walked in looking for a battery for my dad, no big deal. Because I probably shouldn't be talking that much anyway. There's a little dialogue here that's semi-important.
He said, always put up roadblocks on the highway.
Hate this one.
No getting into Travis County.
We need to get the hell out. Take 79.
They say I'm on your dad?
Anyway, about the stupid Jimmy thing, when I was saying there's an inside joke. I didn't say there was an inside joke yet.
Right.
But,
Sorry.
there's, if y'all know Noob Hunter, he's on my channel a lot. If you watch my channel regularly, if you're just watching because you like this game, then you don't know who he is. But he's on my channel quite a bit. And he has his own channel. It's just NEWB space HUNTER, Noob Hunter. And the guy's phone. Lewis is his name.
I hope that something just made it out.
I'm sure he did.
I'm sure he did.
Okay. Anyway, so the first time he had not played, or I don't think he's even heard of The Last of Us before I had told him what it was.
Didn't Jimmy
And I showed him the first part of it, somebody playing through the first part. It was either me playing through the first part or I showed him a video. And at the part whenever Joel shot the infected guy Jimmy, Noob Hunter just lets out the sigh. He goes, "Stupid Jimmy."
we have room.
And then we both started laughing, so that kind of became this inside joke. So whenever I'm playing this game, or whenever someone mentions it, we both just look at each other and go, "Stupid Jimmy."
Someone else is coming on.
So yeah, it's a little inside joke that I just let whoever's watching this in on, so it's not really an inside joke anymore. But yeah, Last of Us inside joke. A joke about one of the most serious games ever made. I love this game so much.
Everyone and their brother had the same damn idea.
everyone asked me what I like so much about this game, like what's so great about it, and I said, well, it seems almost real, like the characters, the way they act, how Ellie and Joel interact with each other, and how the other characters interact with each other, and how everything runs together. Like, I've never heard a part in the game contradict itself. I know a lot of games do that, like there's a lot of games and movies that don't contradict themselves, but the way they do the things they do, it's hard to explain. Like the way the characters act and the way the game just, it's so weird to try to explain. But the way the characters interact seems real. The way they used a real thing, like a real fungus to have the virus, and how everything that happens in the game, my controller is running low on battery. But the way everything happens in the game, how it almost seems real is what, like, and it almost seems like, okay, when people ask me why do I like Star Wars so much, I say one reason is because it's just awesome. Who doesn't like Star Wars? And another reason is it almost seems real because there's so much history behind it that it almost seems like it could actually be real. And that's kind of how I feel about this, but less of there's a lot of history and a lot to it, more of the way they made it seem like it's, like, there's not a lot of history in this game. You can't put a lot into one game. There is history, like both Ellie and Joel, like how Ellie talks about Riley. If you've never played I won't spoil anything about it, but if you haven't played Left Behind, you don't know who she is, or you've heard of her, but if you haven't played Left Behind, you don't see her. But like how Ellie talks about Riley, and then they have the Left Behind, which actually shows her Left Behind DLC, and it's almost like it seems like they already knew that story before they even thought about making the DLC. It almost seems like it was already there. I know that sounds stupid and weird, but it's weird. It's kind of like how Rogue One, the Star Wars movie they just made, filled in the time between the prequels and the original trilogy, and it almost seems like, wow, that was a loud scream. It almost seems like it was like they hadn't just thought that up, like it was they already knew all this had happened, and then they decided to make the movie to show everyone else this is what happened. It's kind of like, I know it doesn't make sense, but if you understand me, then you know. I remember everything about this part. We're about to go through here, I think. Oh no, it's up here in a little bit, but we go through an alley in a minute. Why are they doing that? They are getting in my way and I can't run. Move please, move please. That movie theater's about to blow up, I think. Or something. No, that place back there blew up. Or does that place blow up? No. It's not that place, is it? Oh no, yeah, something blew up. Now we go through the alley. And then he's gonna shoot somebody in the face. We could have just stomped him out. I probably shouldn't say all this, spoil the game. Little things, it's not like the actual game. See, something's gonna come around this corner? Oh no, it was that corner. Now it's just gonna kick him, bam. And then look. Boom. Why would you waste a bullet when you could have just stomped him out? Like, why not just stomp him? That's what I do. You gotta save ammo. Like, am I wrong? You could have just saved your bullet. Like, Tess does the same thing to Robert. She shoots if I just spoiled part of it. Don't listen to what I just said. So yeah, I'll talk about that later. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about The Last of Us 2. I'm not going to spoil anything. I don't know anything that has to do with the story. If I did, I wouldn't spoil it for you, because I wouldn't want some people spoiling it for me. If it was spoiling it for me, if someone had spoiled it for me, I wouldn't spoil it for y'all. But, I'm going to talk a little bit about, I'm definitely going to play The Last of Us 2 on this channel. That's why I was deciding, should I play this game? Because would it be weird if I played The Last of Us 2 and not The Last of Us 1? And I said no, probably, to myself, I'm thinking through all this. Probably not, because everyone knows the story to The Last of Us 1. If they would be watching The Last of Us 2, obviously they know The Last of Us 1. Except for if there was somebody watching my channel just because it was me. I'm going to let this part come in through. Anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit because you can hear my brother and my cousin in the room. I will definitely play The Last of Us 2. I'm going to talk a little bit quieter than the TV so you can hear what they're saying. So, I'm definitely going to play The Last of Us 2. That's kind of one of the reasons I've decided to do this, also because I love this game, and I'm playing through it again anyway, so why not record it? That's basically what I do. When I'm playing a game, I decide, hey, I should record this because I upload things anyway, so I should record what I want to. I mean, I should record what I'm playing because I record what I like, and if I'm playing something, I obviously like it. So anyway, Oh, I hate this part so much.
Sarah. Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know. Listen to me, I know this hurts. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby, I know it hurts. Come on, baby, please. I know,
Should
baby.
have stuck his finger on the bullet hole. It stops the bleeding. Sounds painful, but it would stop it. It would make the bleeding stop. Like, it wouldn't bleed as much.
Baby.
That would stop.
Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me. Come on.
Oh, I always get really sad at this point.
No. 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 No.
A lot of people don't know this game actually, the main part of this game actually takes place in the future. Because this right here is happening in 2014, I think? 2012 or 2014. I think 2014, I think, is when the game was released. And then it's 20 years, when it goes to 20 years later, that was not the past, and then it's coming back into present day. That was present day, and the 20 years later is 20 years later from present day. So this game actually takes place in like 2030 something.
Panic spread worldwide after a leaked report from the World Health Organization showed that the latest vaccination tests have failed.
With the bureaucrats out of power, we can finally take the necessary steps.
Los Angeles is now the latest city to be placed under martial law. All residents are required to report to their designated quarantine. Riots have continued for a third consecutive day, and winter rations are at an all-time low.
A group calling themselves the Fireflies have claimed responsibility for both attacks.
Their public charter calls for the return of all branches of government.
Demonstrations broke out following the execution of 6 more alleged Fireflies.
You can still rise with us.
Look for the light.
Remember when you're lost in the darkness? Look for the light.
I know pretty much most of the dialogue in this game, so I could almost recite this whole game to you. Anyway, that doesn't matter. So I'm gonna pause it right here. The next episode will start right here. I promise you, you're not gonna miss anything. I'll probably end this video and start recording on the next one right now, like as soon as the next one ends. So anyway, my little talk about The Last of Us. I'm definitely gonna play The Last of Us. I don't know when it will be coming out, but almost I guarantee you, I'm gonna play it as soon as it comes out. I'm gonna play it. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing Last of Us. I got my GoPro, so I'm definitely going to record airsoft soon. I finally have the GoPro. I did a different video on that. But if you didn't see that, I have my GoPro now, so I'm definitely gonna record airsoft. And so I'm gonna start this next video in just a second. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, leave a like to let me know you like it, and that I should make more like it. I'm definitely gonna finish this playthrough, so I don't know why I'm saying that I should make more like it. I'm finishing this playthrough all the way. And I'm gonna play The Last of Us 2, definitely. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this video. Subscribe and turn on post notifications, see my other videos. I'll see you guys in the next video. I love this game. Just saying, that was super random, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.